Stay out of my business.
Round one. Fight.
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do?
Still.
Throws him down. Denies the attack and uses a drive parry against the attack. Good anti-air. Takes the chance to hurt him. The quarter makes it hard to escape. What'll be the setup here? Time to do some damage after that wall splat. Holds out with the block. Tries to keep the pressure on the opponent by zoning with fireballs.
How's this?
What a clutch side punch there. Now they need to capitalize on this chance. Life Eagle burnout. Expect the tempo of the match to change. Hits with the limited cup. Wings out in the battle of the skies. Player 2 on the board first with a win. They'll want to keep the pressure on.
Fight.
Checking their reactions with a fireball. The next round is beginning. What's gonna happen now? Holds out with the block. Things are slow going right now, but we may see someone speed things up soon. What'll happen here? Medium kick hits. Oh, the burnout! Expect the tempo of the match to change. Player 2 in dire straits with burnout. Jinrai kick sees the overhead coming. And whip! KO! Well, listen, when you're locked in, you're locked in. That was a decisive win. Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. Good job blocking the jumping. They're showing us just how patient they can be. Uses this opportunity to really lay into the opponent with a damaging combo. Deals some damage with that quick combo. Maintains composure and pushes out of the corner. Taking stock. Gets the jump in. Player 1 is almost dead, but some clutch drive moves and a few prayers to turn this around in their favor. So they break forward to pressure the opponent. Springs forward with the drive rush. Pump tap to close it. Player 2 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling.
Fight.
Looks like they want to put a new spin on things with that fireball. Got him focused. Drive rush to keep it going. Player 1 can build off this lead. You've got to be mindful of reach and jump-ins at this range. Grabs and throws them away. Will we see a drive impact? They return to center stage. Both fighters planning something? Max SA gauges. There's the drive impact that's going to lead to a juicy punish counter. Mission complete. Player 2 is not in a good place health-wise, but with the super art in play, it's still not over. The kick hits! Here's the final round. The real fight starts now. Checking their reactions with a fireball. Solid anti-air. The throw is denied. What a read! Both players look for something to work with, but neither are getting the opening they want. Ooh, what a smart throw! What are they gonna do? Baits out the low kick! Scuffle! Back to the overhead attack! Not looking good. The corner's a bad place to be. Are they going to be able to come connect with the throw? What a finish! Player 2 was an absolute beast in that match.
Here comes a new challenger.
Our fighters are pumping themselves up and are raring to go. Who's going to come out on top in this fight?
Fight.
All right, first round. What's going to happen? They knew that throw was coming. Starts off zoning with fireballs. Jump in, finds the mark. The throw hits. Now the fun begins. a dangerous range here. You don't want to get jumped on a long recovery move, or you're gonna eat tons of damage. That attack landed for a counter hit. They'll have to decide how to follow up. In a dire situation, they can't afford any mistakes. Takes a trip. Player 2 creates a good corner opportunity. KO. Player 2 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. There she goes. How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now? Sees it coming and blocks it out. Still very early in the round. Can't tech the throw. Knockdown. Their spacing is so on point right now. But who's gonna blink first? Jinrai kick for a mix-up. Very slick with the combo. Oh, there's the corner now. No running away. A drive impact could end it all here. Springs forward with the drive rush. And they create an opportunity for the... just goes for it at this range. Misjudge complete. Hit. Player 2 can't use any drive moves. Gotta play it safe. This can lead to some big damage. Flatline zone. Player 2 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. The first round begins. No time to save that stuff for Nationals. It's time hits them with a stop and pop. Strings it all together. Player 2 pushes the opponent into the corner. The throw hits. Now the fun begins. Denies the attack and lots of aggression from both sides. Drive reversals no good. Player 1 is just about out of drive after that. With the throw. Throws them to negate the block. Player 2 chases them down. Heading into the end game now. It's getting tense. Next hit will end the round. All right, what's coming up next? Burnout activates. Connects with medium kick. Snipes them out the air. Player 2 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Fight jump. Looks like they want to put a new spin on things with that fireball. Jinrai kick for a mix-up. Scrapping it out up close. Doesn't miss a beat. A quick breather. Manages to block the jump-in attack. Smart play with the throw. Full SA meters on deck for both sides. This could be over soon. Quick hits them with a stop and pop. They are really going at each other this round. The reads they make now will be connects with the throw. Oh my god, they just choked it up. A drive impact could end it all here. Anti-air in the clutch. What'll be the plan here? Here comes wall splat into the guard break. Flatline zone. This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks. Shoryu! This is it! Who's gonna take it all? Picks up the counter. This is going to be huge. Medium kick overhead. Throws them. How long can this offensive assault continue? Player 1 blocks the low kick. Tries to make something happen with an overdrive arc. Dangerous range denies the jump-in attempt. Player 2.
comes a new challenger.
Oh, looks like these two have more beef than a Philly cheesesteak.
Stay out of my
Round one. Fight.
All right, first round. What's going to happen? Blocks the jump in. Not much damage dealt so far, but they may be looking for an opening to run with. What's their game plan here at this critical stage? That attack landed for a counter hit. They'll have to decide how to follow up. The load doesn't connect. How's this? Goes in on the impact for nothing. Okay, they trade hits. Taking stock. Life lead opens up. Lays down a seismic hammer. Player 2 has completely used all of their drive gauge, but they still have enough life left to take a round if they play smart. Throws a projectile to zone the opponent. Drive rush to keep it going. Oh god, this is tense. Finishes with the throw. Player 1 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? There she goes. This round is so important. You can feel the intensity in the air. Sees the overhead coming and blocks it. Quick dash it. Shows the medium kick. Hits him with a stopping block. Will we see a drive hit? Knockout springs forward with a drive rush. Full SA meters on deck for both sides. This could be over soon. Medium kick hits. Gotta be careful not to whip at this range. Jinrai kick for a mix-up. Burnout activates. Are we gonna see a comeback here? KO! Here's the final round. The real fight starts now. Infinite meets them air to air. It's time for both fighters to lay it all on the line. Aims for the shin. And eats it. Fireball pressure. Trying to wear down the opponent. Player 2. Hamlet's gotta do better than that. Ooh, you never know what this is gonna hurt. Forward throw. Laying the pressure on things.
hold still.
Ooh, what a smart throw. White finds the target. Amazing. Throws him. Keeps him up. Burns out. Noticeable life meets them air to air. Jinrai pumps the brakes on the impact. Sets up with the jump in. Player 2 can't use any drive boost. Gotta play it safe. They gotta dig. Oh, burnout. Did they mean to do that? Player 1 was definitely sweaty during that well-earned win.
Round one.
It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that run back. Turning kick from above. Jumps in. Okay, they trade hits. Almost had it, but he gets blocked. Okay, both fighters have taken a long step back. They're both looking to reassess the fight. Trips them up. That was a solid anti-air. Checks him with the projectile. Taking stock. Does a good job of pushing back. In a dire situation, they can't afford any mistakes. That drive impact doesn't get booked. Snipes them out the air. Player 2 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? There she goes. They both showed their hands a little bit, so they must be thinking of a counter. Grabs them. Both fighters are looking for a way to get in, but there's still time to feel out the situation. So they break forward to pressure the opponent. Drive rush to keep it going. Knockdown. Rushes that off and keeps going. Looks like they both want to stay out of the corner. Loses the gauge for a super arc. Triple Jinrai hit. Good damage option there. Both fighters planning something? Player 2 drops them somehow, closing the gap. They've got the meter for a drop, crowns them from above. Ooh, what a smart throw. Checking with the fireball. How will they react? Can they use their resources wisely to pick up the win here? Player shoots their shot. Taps him on the zone. Dragon Blast Flame comes back. Combo finishes it. Player 2 is a force to be reckoned with. It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that run back. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Raise on the pressure with the projectile. Player 2 pushes the opponent into the corner. If they can't escape this rock-solid corner pressure, this round is over. Player 1 can't afford to get hit again, but still has a chance to take the round if they can find openings to use their drive. Tries to keep the pressure on the opponent by zoning with Fireball. KO! Player 2 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? Steps back to start things off. They've both showed their hands a little bit, so they must be thinking of a counter. Brushes that off and keeps going. They quickly get back into the corner of the stage. There's the impact. Not letting that go unpunished. Quick dashing. Will we see a drive impact? Digs in deep to get that drive impact. Smart play with the throw. Super clutch corners hit. A quick breather. Are we going to see us experiencing burnout? Close range projectile. Player 1, they were waiting for it. Anti-air in their clutch. Burns out. Just go for it. A real test of nerves here. In there. Player 2.
Here comes a new challenger.
Our fighters are ready to lay it all on the line.
Round 1. Fight.
The fight's now underway. This is Vicious with the play-by-play. Stands firm and blocks the drive impact. The throw hits. Now the fun begins. Trip him up. Player 1 creates a good corner opportunity. Sees it coming and blocks it out. Can't tech the throw. What a clutch side kicks there. Now they need to capitalize on this chance. Knockdown. So they break forward to pressure the opponent. Life lead opens up. They've got the meter for a drive impact. Blocking that drive impact isn't going to work. That attack landed for a counter hit. They'll have to decide how to follow up. Closes out the round with a fireball. Player 1 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage.
Fight.
It looks like they want to put a new spin on things with that fireball. Picks the drive reversal. Both fighters are looking for a way to get in, but there's still time to feel out the situation. Still scrapping for control of the space. Player 1 can't let their drive gauge run out. They need to find a way to reset the situation. Manages to block the jump and hits them with a stop and pop. Doesn't miss a beat. How's this? The punish counter gives them a great opening here to do big damage. One mistake here is all that's needed to finish the round.
Eat it.
Will we see a drive hit burnout? Expect the tempo of the match to tank. What'll happen? Draw super hard incoming. It's a good spot. What a finish! How's that? Last round, people. Both fighters gotta go all in from this point. Opens with a fireball. Knocks them out of the air. Excellent damage on him. Reversal. Shrugs that off. Player 2 gotta do better than that. Barely blocks the jump in. Burns out. Player 2 is in burnout state. A very precarious situation. This is where we can expect some major pressure. All the throw connects. What now? Oh, yo! Rock super here? Mission complete. Looks like this job is over. What's next? What? No way. No signs of running up from out of the corner. Throws them. How long can this offensive assault continue? not over yet. Best believe it's time for that run back. Quick dashing. That combo did decent damage. Hits him with a stopping block. There's a punish counter. This can lead to something very big if they can capitalize. Player 2 in that dangerous burnout state. We've reached the midway point of the round, and both fighters are at about... Will this super art connect? Neither of them willing to back off here. Player 2 must be feeling good after that super, but they gotta keep on the gas. What'll happen here? They kept a close eye on the skies, and it paid off. Good reactions there. Player 2 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? Looks like they want to put a new spin on things. Hits them with a stopping block. Misses the drive impact. Burnout activates. Players on super art. Mission complete. Can they keep on him? You've got to be mindful of reach and jump-ins at this range. Breaks the block with it, springs forward with the drive rush. Going on the offensive? Player 2 has an empty Ooh, what a smart throw! Big throw. Sets up with the jump-in. Players below. Closing moments of the match. One hit's gonna do it. Dangerous pumps the brakes on the impact. Upward knocked him out of the air. Doesn't set the throw. Last round, people. Both fighters gotta go all in from this point. Totsugeki to the face. Thunder dash hit. Jinrai kick for a mix-up. Both players look for something to work with, but neither are getting. Gotta do better than that. Player 2 throws him. Big throws. Looking for a hold. Close range projectile. Oh, the throw connects. With super art into play, it's really anything goes at this point. Oh my god, they just choked it up. Turns out. Oh, here we go. Knocks them out of the air. What are they gonna do? Jinrai? Medium kick into. Pumps the brakes on the impact. There's a burnout. They were sitting on their meter for this super art. Those fighters are hurting. What's gonna happen? What a statement with that fireball. Are you kidding me? Player 1 delivers the upset. That's one for the replay.
Round 1.
It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that run back. Into the air with a high. Nothing stops this train. Gets the combo. Good job blocking the jump in. They're showing us just how patient they can be.
You're done.
So they break forward to pressure the opponent. Takes a trip. Blocks the low heavy.
Pay attention. Dragon Shoryuken.
Sees it coming and blocks it out. Holds out with the block. Flashes him. In a dire situation, takes a big gamble and rips out a raw super. The pressure is so intense here. Closing moments of the match. One hit's gonna do it. Gets tagged by the fireball. Player 1 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. Who's going to start things off? Stops the attack by using the drive parry. Brushes that off and keeps going. Shows the medium kick. Flashes him. That combo did decent damage. Gotta be careful not to whip at this range. Digs in deep to get that drive in. Player 1 can't use any drive moves without burning out. Experiencing burnout. Player 1 has an empty drive gauge. This is a very precarious situation. Max SA gauges, unbelievably in sync with a chance to score big here. Just goes for it at this range. Oh, burnout! Did they mean to do that? We're so close to the end of the round that it may not matter that both fighters are burned out. Player 2, what are you jumping in for? Player one made all the right moves, and this experience is only gonna make them stronger.
Here comes a new challenger.
What are we going to see transpire between these fighters? No one knows, but this is going to be a must-see match. Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. He tries to bait him with the projectile. We're still in the early going, and it's really anyone's fight. Plenty of time left. How's the match gonna play out? The combo's there. Gets the jump in. But down to the wire. Player two in that dangerous burnout state. They trade hits, and now, heading into the end game now, gets him. Player one picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage.
Round two. Fight.
How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now? Gets the jump in. That combo did decent damage. Breaks those shins. Barely blocks the jump in. Player two has the life lead. Can they use it? Smart play with the blow. Player one, they were right to be on guard there. Player two will need to play it conservative. Drops them from the air. Knock down and hit them with a stop and pop. Super Art to show them what a PhD in fighters can do for you. Player two can't use any drive moves. Gotta play it safe. Dangerous range here. The low's blocked. Did we see a drive hit back here? They gotta dig down deep here. They tries to make something happen with an overdrive arc. Doesn't touch the throw. Player one made all the right moves, and this experience is only gonna make them stronger. They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch. Superb reactions on display. Plenty of time left. How's the match gonna play out? On dangerous turf. Easy to get tagged at this range. Very nice anti-air there. They read their opponent like a book. Staves off the crossover. Somehow pushes back all the way to center stage. Projectile to try and change the situation. The super armor does its job. Player one is working with a less than ideal drive gauge. They'll need to be very careful here. Takes a trip. This is the range where things get messy. Can they utilize their reach or bait each other out? Both fighters decide to reset the pace and assess the situation. Heading into the end game now, it's getting tense. Did the super art connect? That's not gonna hit. The super does KO. Player one picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Checking their reactions with a fireball, lands a punish counter for the first hit. Sticks the combo. Anti-air drops him. Player one is in a pretty good situation with a meter advantage. Shows the medium kick. Gotta be springs forward with the drive rush. 6 big blows. G-right kick for a mix-up. Have they noticed the drive gauge gap? Hits them with a stop and pop. Baits out the attack and gets the punish counter. Lemon decoupler hit. It's high jump of face time. Player one in dire straits. They're going for the super art. Viper reporting in. Mission complete. Oh boy. Both running empty on drive. They gotta dig down. He breaks through with the throw. Here's the final round. The real fight starts now. Quick dash. Pokes with a kick. How's this? Hits him with a stop and pop. This is gonna be bad news. Oh, combo. Let's go. Oh, the drive impact hits for a punish. Nails it. range here.
Aim for the shin.
Ooh, what a smart throw!
Both sides getting ready.
Player 2 can't let this. There's the